Hello. Hello. I know we're oh, okay, we're getting it. We're getting there. Getting there, guys. Well, if you're just tuning in, thank you for joining me. I know this one's a little bit of a late one. But I wanted to do this video for a little bit. Wanted to give a massive shout out to my homie Chris. He plays bass for Limbs. As well as that, he also shoots a lot of the music videos for Sharp Tone. And he had put a post up back in October. Yeah, it was like either October or November. I can't remember. But he said, hey, do you want to be a part of a music video? I kind of almost assumed it was an August Burns Red music video, but I wasn't 100% sure. Just because it was in Lancaster, where they're from, and I was like, what if it is though, you know? And so I was very stoked to find out it actually was August Burns Red. Had a great experience. Got to meet Jake, and Matt Greiner. And all the guys are just very nice. So if you've never met August Burns Red, I would highly recommend meeting them. They're always very nice, cordial people. So big salutes. But yeah, this was August Burns Red has been this band for me for such a long time. I would say three of the most pivotal bands for me being this band, August Burns Red, Devil Wears Prada, and Under Oath were the first three bands that I was like allowed to listen to. And so for me, this band I've always clung on to. And so to be a part of their music video and to be a part of their history, can't even honestly put it into words, to be quite frank. I absolutely love this band, and to again just have the opportunity to be in an August Burns Red music video, unreal to me. So I want to give a massive shout out to my friend Chris for really hooking it up, because I don't know, it's just kind of crazy to me that I'm a part of it, you know. So I just can't even put it into words. So I wanted to do a reaction video because I felt like A, I had to, and B, I want to see what the music video looks like, and if I can find myself, we'll probably watch it a couple different times because, you know, I'm so hyped about it. I'm just so excited. So for me, I can't even put it into words. Honestly, I'm right now, like, very rarely do I feel like I find a time where I can't put something into words, but this time I think I might be actually stunned. So but yeah, it was such a great time. Also shout outs to his tech as well for the day, Alex. He also does music videos as well. So again, big shout outs to Alex as well. They all did a great job. It was a day. It was a day for sure. It was very cold. I did not prepare for it. I also never got an email about like what to wear. So, I'm pretty sure I showed up with like a green and like tan flannel. I'm pretty sure. So, I will probably see myself. I also think it's hilarious because I'm pretty sure at the time I had like midway gone through, like exercising, and I started going to the gym, and I started to lose some weight. And I remember that my dumb brain did not decide to buy a belt, and I can just remember my pants like falling down, not all the way. I just want to say my butt was not out at all, but I regretfully did not buy a belt. I do have a belt now, guys, so just in case. Just in case anybody didn't think I had a belt, have a belt now. Yeah, it was pretty wild. So can't believe it. But yeah, it should start any moment now. It looks like it's gonna be premiering unless. Oh, okay. This is very loud. Let me know if it's too loud. I think it might be a smidge too loud. My ears are getting blasted out. But yeah, very excited. Again, such a cool thing. Can't even put it into words. Very stoked, very stoked. Big shout out to Sharp Tone as well. They're great. How many times did we have to hear it? How many times did I think we probably heard it like 30 different times. However, it was so the speaker they used was so garbage. Like the mix, I'm pretty sure like they gave us like the shittiest mix they possibly could have. I only heard it because I was at the music video shoot. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have listened. I probably would have been here watching it with you guys in the premiere. So, but yeah, Jared, I probably watched it like. I'm trying to think. I probably listened to the song like anywhere between like 30 to 50 times, I would guess. So that's pretty wild. It was just like I'm excited to listen to it with the actual mix. I feel like I didn't really get the like full essence of the song, but I'm stoked. I'm stoked. Oh yeah, let's go, guys. All right. Let's see if anybody can point me out first. That's gonna be the true test. Oh yeah, this mix is so much better than what we listened to. So good. Oh, I remember. There's some scenes, alright. So sick. Oh man. Oh my god. I'm in a bit. Oh, that's so cool. How did we get here? To a place where we blame those who never met for our misfortune. We heard this part like so many times. This came out so sick. Shout out to Chris and Alex. Killed it. Alright, got a little clip. We had to sing this part. Oh, there I am. Oh, this is so cool. We had to sing this song, this part of the song, so many times. Oh, yeah, there I am. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's so sick. Oh my god, that was awesome. I think we should rewatch it, guys. What do you think? I think we might have to rewatch that. Like I need to go to the part where like you can, well, we'll listen to it again, but what is your guys' thoughts on the song? Because like I said, I only got to hear like bits and pieces of it. I would say more specifically, I got to hear that breakdown part. That's really where they kind of did most of that stuff. But yeah, I would say most of the song was kind of pretty similar. But I would say like speaker wise, we didn't get to really hear like the full mix of the song. So I think that was kind of like why I was more hyped about listening to the actual song and getting into the music video portion of this, because I thought that was really neat. But yeah, we got to hear like, I would say a very like not as strong of a mix version of the song. I think the song was probably fully mixed by that time. But I would say didn't get to like experience the full song. So I think that was really interesting. I didn't really know too much about, how music videos are like produced and stuff. So it was interesting to see how they go about it. But basically, from what I could gather, was like none of the like, all of the like drumming and all that sort of stuff like that Matt had, that was all like soft stuff. So like basically the cymbals would still hit, but like they wouldn't make a sound you would typically hear from like if you have seen them live and you've seen them mic'd. Like that would be more akin to what you would hear on the record. But I would say more specifically for the music video purposes, they kind of had just like maybe like stuff that's a little bit more tight and a little bit softer in terms of like sound. So I thought that was really cool. None of the guitars were plugged in. They plugged the amps in to kind of like simulate that, like they were playing guitar, but there was no sound coming out of the amps. And obviously Jake's mic wasn't plugged in either. They were just kind of like lip syncing it. But yeah, it was really, really interesting to be a part of a music video. I have been a part of like some local bands' music videos, but I would say I haven't been really a part of a larger music video. So to say I was actually a part of an August Burns Red music video was very sick. So definitely enjoyed that. Jared said, thanks, Jared. I appreciate that you were stoked for me. I felt like I had to keep that a secret for a very long time. So to finally like have it come out and me be a part of, one of the bands that I grew up listening to, was very sick. So definitely love that. And then he said, I remember when I was in a Dayseeker music video and my years made. Honestly, I feel like my whole culmination of doing YouTube now has been complete. The next thing I would want to be a part of would be like, I feel like if I was a part of a Prada music video and like possibly like an Under Oath music video, I think that's where my life I think I would peak. That would be my like peak level here. But yeah, let's let's get back into the song. I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on it, because I know there's a couple of viewers in here now. What do you guys think about the new song? Like I said, I only got to hear like a portion of the song, but I would say like the whole song itself was actually really, really sick. I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, when they were recording the like music video, they had 7-string guitars, which I thought was pretty interesting for them. I feel like they really haven't delved into that sort of like let's add like another string into our music, but it was a really cool addition. I think it makes the song like a lot beefier, so definitely liked it. But yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. But I feel like we should listen to it again, because it was a good music video. I will say that scene was like pure chaos. He had to like run in and out of like all the members. so cool. I'm gonna see if I can find like a still shot of me. That'd be kind of tight. I feel like it would be a good like thumbnail, you know. But yeah, it was I would say it was very chaotic. Running in and out between like the ABR guys was very difficult. And I think also the fact that people were like colliding into each other was nuts. Um, what are the gang chants? So we, yeah, that was really cool. I don't know if they necessarily, I think the gang parts they did like include obviously in the song, but like in the music video, I don't know if whether or not they included it in the actual like video or not, but basically they had us like mouth the words essentially, and I'm pretty sure they like, yeah, they did tell us the lyric. I completely forget it now. But it was yeah, so we basically like mouthed the lyrics. It was through like a speaker, and then basically we just had to kind of like recite. Like Jake, I remember Jake like standing, and he was like, okay, this is what you're gonna say when you know they give you the signal to do that. So that was really cool. We did shoot a couple different times, like different takes, stuff like that. I will say the day that I went, I regretfully went to the gym. The like obviously hours before I did that. I will never do that again because that was a very poor choice on my end, because we wind up running, and I'm pretty sure the day that I did that, I'm almost positive I did leg day as well. So I was just like, by the time it was over, I could like feel my legs like locking up. I also will give a funny tidbit about like the actual music video shoot. So you know how I mentioned I was supposed to get an email in regards to like what we were supposed to wear and all that sort of stuff. So apparently I was supposed to get another email stating that like they had pushed the time back for the music video, and I didn't know it. But like, so there was like a I guess it was like maybe like a quinceanera or something like that in like this building in front of where we shot it at. And I thought, okay, why I'm like, are they shooting at like a quinceanera? That would be weird, but hey, whatever, you know, they've done some very interesting music videos over their time. So I just went along with it. So I get out of my car, I start walking around, I'm like, this is strange, like no one's here. And then I found this other dude, I can't remember his name, so I do apologize, but I had met him, and he's like, hey, are you here for like the August Burns Red music video? And I said, yeah. And he's like, all right, get in the car, we're gonna take a drive and see, you know, where this is at. So then we found out, we drove like in the back, and there was like a part where they shot it at. And so then they said like, hey, are like you here for the music video? I said, yeah. So we eventually found it, which was cool. And then he also let me borrow his like sweatshirt before we started running, which was great. So big salutes to my homie. But yeah, it was a fun time. I would definitely do it again. Music videos are tough. I feel like if you kind of have an idea of what you're getting into, then that's always a good thing. But yeah, I think if you like are a good, like if you are a fan of the band and you live close to the band, I would do it. It was really fun. We got there at like, well, I got there early. But then after that, I probably stayed till like 1 in the morning, something like that. And then I had like an hour drive back home after that. So I probably didn't get home until like 3 in the morning. So if you are not like a night owl like me, it probably would not be the best time. It probably wouldn't be the best thing to do, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was really fun. Again, can't complain, but I definitely want to try to find like a freeze frame where like I can actively be seen. I don't know. I don't want to play the song again. I just want to scroll through like the scenes, see if I can find myself pretty convincingly. So yeah, so we were there for a very long time. I got there probably like so this is how the day went, and this is what Chris told me. So they started the day off like really early in the morning. I think it was like 8 a.m. and they recorded that part with like the fireworks and like the pyrotechnics and all that stuff. That was at like a separate location, and they were filming like that all day, I think, pretty much up until they had to drive all of their stuff over to the location that they shot the music video, the other part of the music video at. And then basically what had happened was they recorded all of the stuff with the band first, and then all of the like extra stuff that they kind of threw in to add like, like power to the story essentially in the music video. They did all that stuff like after like all the band members had left. So yeah, so it was pretty late. But yeah, I think I was there from like, I would guess the hours of like 8:30 to like maybe like 1:30 in the morning, something like that. So it was a pretty long day, and like I said before, I had gone to the gym. Oh look, there I am right here. Yeah, so it was like a very, very long day. So like I said, wouldn't recommend it for the faint of heart. But it was a very fun time. But yeah, here's me, big salutes. I want to find like a better screen. I want to find like, yeah. So this part here that's on the screen right now, that was all shot earlier. So like we weren't even a part of this. This was just like completely separate. I imagine they did it earlier because, obviously pyrotechnics, like fireworks, that sort of stuff. They had to have like, I guess like an enclosed area for that to happen and like be okay. And then, but yeah, it was fun. We got to meet all of the ABR guys individually, have some chats. They gave us some snacks, which was really nice. But yeah, it was a good time overall. All of the people that were there were like super nice. I'm pretty sure I like blew out my leg on one of the parts of the video. But yeah, overall it was just such a really good experience. And again, to be a part of like, essentially August Burns Red history is kind of rad. I never in my wildest dreams thought that would happen. So to me, that's such a cool thing. So I want to see if I can find like a really, so I'll go back to this Matt part. Let me see if I can find it again. That might actually be a good shot if I can get it. Oh, there's me again. I feel like I'm going to have to comb through this and find like where I'm at the best. But basically the scene where everybody was like hanging around Matt, essentially they were saying like, just shove Matt, just like shove him as hard as you can. Like obviously don't go crazy, but like, oh, here I am. That's actually a perfect spot to stop in. I didn't even think about that. But yeah, so they basically, same with like Jake, like all of the members, they basically were just like, just push them, like go, like don't go nuts, but like really just like lay into him. So we were really pushing Jake, but Jake is like a beast, obviously, so it was very difficult to move him. But yeah, there I am. That's cool. It's kind of rad. It's a little weird looking at this music video and then seeing myself. It's kind of weird, but also really cool. So yeah, that was pretty much it. Wanted to talk about my experience with this music video. I'm probably never going to let anyone live this down because it was such a cool experience. And again, want to give a massive shout out to Sharp Tone, as well as August Burns Red. My homie Chris, he plays bass for Limbs. Also, if you happen to be watching this and you are going to be going to the Limbs show in Philadelphia, come say what's up. I'm going to be at that show, most likely interviewing Limbs, Vagrants, and Dark Divine, who are all on those tours. So very cool. Big salutes to them. So definitely come hang out if you are at that show. We'll come and say hello and greet you as normal. But yeah, very, very exciting. Yes. So Jared, this was like, I want to say, I don't know if it was before. I think it was after. It had to have been after Halloween, but I don't think it was. I think it was before Thanksgiving. So I'm pretty sure it was November, like the early November time frame. But yeah, it was like November-ish. So if my memory serves me correct, I know I took a photo with Jake, And he brought his dog, and his dog's adorable. But yeah, it was a fun time. Would definitely do it again if August Burns Red does another like music video shoot in Lank. I will, if I'm like in the area to do it, I'll definitely do it again. That was such a fun time. But yeah, really cool. Other than that, yeah, basically doing a video every day for the next couple weeks, for just, I'm really trying to hit that 500,000 views on the channel. So if you could help out, that'd be really sick. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Want to give an apology to my roommate Chad. Sorry for screaming. I was just very hyped about this. So if you do watch it, honestly don't know if you watch my content or not, but yeah, really excited. More videos to come, guys. So keep your eyes peeled, but thank you all for watching. It was an absolute blast, and hope to see you guys in the next video. If you have any music you'd like to suggest to me, drop them in the comments. Would love to check them out. These next couple months, I've been doing bunch of viewer requested albums and EPs to review. So if there's one that you would love me to react to or whatever, definitely drop them in the comments. I make sure to check them pretty much daily. So if you have some good ones that you'd like me to check out, definitely do that. I have a list. I also have a post on the page as well. So if you want to answer it there, that would be awesome, so I can kind of keep track of what's going on. So thank you guys for watching. Love all y'all, and hope to see you in the next video. Peace.